There we go. I was trying to hit record and for some reason I went into selfie mode. Okay, I'm back. And as I promised in my Instagram, we have a review of Ponderosa Blood Orange Double Wit. And it's made in New Mexico. So it's another local brew. Trying to figure out where. Ooh, this one's in Albuquerque, where I live. But before we get any further into this, I am going to straighten some stuff out. Okay. Concerning the PlayStation 4 and having to figure out the internet so I could unstick a disc, well, I had a colossal brain cramp. Oh, there's another word I want to use, but even though I don't have this labeled for kids, I'm not going to use the word. Well, I thought that the reason I couldn't play discs on the PS4 was because I thought I had a disc stuck in there. Because I remembered watching Doctor Who, and then it asked for it wouldn't go any, the disc wouldn't go any further. I tried twice and went bleh. I thought, for some reason, so I said, well, it needs internet. So then went ahead, and I was talking to one of my coworkers, and they said, well, you don't need, and the cable person told me the same thing after when I called to set up the cable, and internet was, once we set it up, your PlayStation 4 can play Blu-rays. And my coworkers reminded me of that, and I also knew that as well. I said, "Oh, cool." So, when the cable guy came, I unplugged the Blu-ray and plugged the PS4 back in. Back to the beginning of this discussion. I told him I thought I had a disc stuck in there, but it's okay. I was going to watch it anyway. So I was trying. I thought maybe it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do because the thing ate the disc, and I was convinced that that's what happened. So because I thought I had a problem I had to fix, I unplugged the PS4, plugged in the Blu-ray player, and lo and behold, as soon as I turned it on, what popped up? Doctor Who. So basically, this whole time, I totally forgot it was the Blu-ray player that I had the Doctor Who disc in, not the PS4. So, color me stupid. I'm not going to blow it off to stress or age or brain fog or anything. It's just me being dumb. I was being an idiot. I totally freaking forgot which system I had put the disc in. So there was nothing to fix. It popped up and said, oh, Doctor Who's in there. I thought, well, I'll go ahead and play it in the Blu-ray. And I thought, no. So I unplugged the Blu-ray and then played it in the PS4. A friend of mine that have been texting was happy that I was able to figure it out. I said, yeah, but if you were here, I thought before I figured out that, what actually happened was, I said, well, if you were here, you could have told me don't put a disc in the PS4 before you set up the internet. He said, that's true. And then I texted him back. I said, well, guess what? I had a senior moment. I was actually in the Blu-ray player the whole time. Okay, so that out of the way. Duh. Now the reason why we're here. Ponderosa Blood Orange Double Wit. I'm not enough of a beer aficionado to know what double wit is. Let me see if I can pick that back. While formulating a perfectly sessionable beer, oops, I spilled some. Ponderosa's brew staff works hard to create something simple yet refined, smooth but constantly interesting and flavorful. Our Blood Orange Double Wit fits the bill. Brewed with barley malt and wheat, just the right amount of coriander, lemon and blood orange peels, and a proprietary yeast strain brought back from the brewmaster's studies in Europe. Spot on delicious. So I've had double wits before. I just am not sure what exactly it is. So we will give this an official on YouTube taste. I already tried it and posted to Instagram, but I haven't done an actual review for you here. Kind of like when somebody gets a Keelstar haul or something and they want to try on the item to let you know how it is before. Well, I tried it and I liked it, but let's just see. You can actually taste the coriander and the malt, and the orange and the lemon come up. They don't, this time around, first time I tried it, I could taste more of the orange. I guess my taste buds are wonky today. I've had a lot of salty food. Like I said, I'm not 100% vegan. I do vegetarian. I had a filet of fish sandwich at work with green chili, french fries, and a soda, and Coca-Cola. So that probably played with my taste buds. So, and I'm also having some vegetable broth with my burrito. So my taste buds are kind of not clean, I guess. I don't have a clean palate. Like, you're supposed to like cleanse it or whatever, you call it before you taste something. So this is basically, because of everything else I've had prior to this time I taste the coriander more and then the orange and the lemon afterwards. But it is good. It's smooth. It's very light and refreshing. And malty, yes. It's gonna be a nice summer beer. Sorry, I will wash my hands. I have boogers and allergies. So yes, that's my, that's a very short review in a nutshell. It is light and refreshing. Like I said, it's refined. It is smooth. It's light and refreshing, and it's smooth. You can taste the fruit and the coriander, but it's not sweet or overly spicy. It's balanced. It's a nice balanced brew. And I don't know if you can get them outside of, New Mexico. You can try. Like a lot of places where people are staying at home and they're quarantined and locked down and they're able to order things online, give it a go. I'm looking to see if it has a website. It says Ponderosa Brewing Company, Albuquerque, New Mexico, under contract by Rio Bravo Brewing Company, which I've tried their stuff, and their stuff is really good. I love their Rubus Ruckus. That's one of my favorites of theirs. It's like I believe that's a raspberry, if I remember correctly. It's really good. So, yes, Rio Bravo is very good. Ponderosa, before the first can I had of this, I had never even tried them before. So, give them a go if you can order it online. And also Rio Bravo as well. So that was a short review and an explanation of my brain. Yes, I'll say it, brain fart. I had a brain fart. So we got that cleared up. And I did watch Doctor Who. Yesterday. I watched the whole first disc and into the second one. But I'm not going to watch any tonight because I worked a 9 to 6 shift today. And I have to be in bed by 8, so I've got to be in bed in like a couple hours. So here I am going to be eating a burrito and having my beer and some broth. And having to pretty much go to sleep on a full stomach, which is not recommended. You can see the push-ups are working. My chest is getting a little flatter. This is starting to tone back up again. I'm hitting that a lot more than I was. So I'm going to try and keep hitting the sit-ups and the push-ups, and try to watch what I eat. Way too many potatoes. I've got to cut back. Like I said, my friend Pauline suggested if I wanted to eat a lot of potatoes, do go with sweet potatoes. So I will try to get more sweet potatoes. My fridge and my freezer look halfway stocked, which is nice. I'm very pleased with that. I'm going to try not to let it get empty again, because when I let it get empty, then I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I'm only buying for a couple weeks at a time, and then I have weeks where I'm eating almost nothing. Like just rice or vegetable broth or potatoes or ramen noodles or something. So I need to try to avoid that. If I'm going to lose weight and keep my weight down and be healthy, I've got to keep my fridge and my freezer consistently stocked with tasty things that are good for me, so that my weight doesn't go back up. I've gained a few pounds. I can get them off. It's not a big deal, but I just have to keep an eye. And also, I was splurging way too much on desserts. The pies, all those pies. The brownie pie and the caramel turtle pie that we did here, and the salted caramel ice cream, the avocado ice cream. Oh my gosh, ice cream and pie and cookies and yeah. So this bat has to watch what she eats and go way back on the desserts and the potatoes. So I'm going to try and go back to being a little bit more healthy. That's all I have for now. Like I said, orders are on the way. Like I said before, Plague Doctor's been pre-ordered. Quarantine Queen's been ordered. The amigurumi bat from Stephanie Whitley is still pre-ordered. So both pre-orders will get paid. I pay for them when they ship. So I have to make sure I've got the money in my account. Yes, Quarantine Queen's on the way. Rich's Microbrew Life Support is on the way. It's a 4-pack. So we'll see if that's more than one flavor. If it's 4 of one kind, we'll see. And the Triple C soap and candle, we've got 2 blood bags coming. So we've got things to do. So we've got, so the pre-orders are going to be further down the road. So what we immediately have coming up are Quarantine Queen, the Life Support cold brew coffee in the IV bags, and the blood bag soap. So those 3. And then I'm going to try to order some other things as well. So should be 3 more. That'll be 3 more videos. That'll get us through the month. And then some of the stimulus check, like I said, I will get a few things. But not too many, because I do need a new tire for the car, and I want to try and save some of that so we can get out of here and get into a house hopefully next year, maybe sooner. Because I only have 3 more online courses, 3 or 4 classroom courses, hour-long classes. So I've got 4 more hours, 4 hours of classroom time I've got to put in, and 3 more online courses. So I've got 7 more classes to take. Pay off the credit card, which won't take that long. Once I get that's something else to do with the stim check. Pay off the card completely. Pay it off. Cut them one big fucking, sorry, Miss YouTube, effing check, and then just use it to put gas in the car. So maybe by the end of this year, if we're fortunate, because the housing market is dropping, and things are relatively cheap right now. So if I can find a way to boost my credit score before next year, just maybe, keep good thoughts for me, people. Bats and weirdos and lurkers and visitors to my abode, keep good thoughts for me, because that works every time. Every time I've asked you guys for good thoughts, good things happen. I love you guys. So let's keep good thoughts that we can raise the credit score 100 points, take all 7 of my classes by the end of the year, and hopefully have a house by the end of this year. If not sooner, maybe the beginning of next year. So, please, 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 I want to get out of this place. I want to be able to not have to worry about being home to pay the rent, and be able to turn on the air conditioner on and off whenever I please, and just take care of things myself. So, that's our goal. like I said, a house by the time I'm 60, hopefully sooner, and retire at 67, and then live the rest of my days in the house as goth and goofy as it wants to be, with whatever pet I have, four-legged, and hopefully two-legged by that point. That's another goal. And then live to be 90 with my pets, and hopefully, like I said, a two-legged pet. And keep making videos as long as you guys want to watch them, and as long as I've got ideas. So that's it for today. Again, that's Ponderosa Blood Orange Double Wit, and this left hand brewing is good to try their stuff. The milk stout is my most favorite. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more goofiness, and I will see you guys next time. Stay safe, and have more good thoughts for me and my people, because masks are mandatory Saturday, and you know how the people who don't want to wear masks get when they're forced to wear them. So please have good thoughts for me on that as well. I love you guys. Bye.